In this video, I'm going to explain the concept of embeddings in AI in as simple words as possible. Let's suppose you have a website of books and you want to suggest further reading books to your users on the basis of what they read previously. As you can see on your screen, I have arranged the books from left to right, starting from kids books to teenage books to adult books. So on the left hand side, I have couple of books for the kids. Then as you progress further to the right, we have adult teenage books and then adult books. This book collection also has some girls books, boys books, fiction and non-fiction as you can see. So if a visitor has read the first book about dinosaurs, then it would be good to suggest a user to read Ballerina or maybe. Or is this visitor a boy and should we suggest him to read some other kid book more geared towards boys? So you can see the complexity here. So we need to find a way to establish this relationship between books to recommend books as correctly as possible because the more accurate the suggestion be, the more sales we will have. So instead of arranging these books in one line, let's arrange them on separate boxes as shown in this diagram. On top left, we have kids books. On top right, we have teenage books. On bottom left, we have fiction, and on bottom right, we have non-fiction books. Now, if you look closely, we are basically using x-axis and y-axis here. The books displayed are simply points on x-axis and y-axis and can be represented in numbers as shown in this diagram. These numbers show the left one is for x-axis and right number is for y-axis, and these numbers represent as how far these points or books are from the x-axis or y-axis. Now, the closer these numbers are to each other, the similar they will be, or in other words, similar books will be closer to each other. Now, as you know, machines understand numbers. So if we give these numbers to machines then can identify similar books. These numbers are called as embeddings on a very high level. Because we only have two axes here, so this representation on your screen is two-dimensional. So whenever a reader will come, and for example, if we know that reader's previous history and we know that it's a boy and it's a kid, then we will go into this left axis, top left, and then give him the dinosaur books edition. Or for example, if that user is coming from geographic location Pakistan, and if he has um, read previously the books in Urdu and it's an adult and it's more interested in non-fiction, then we will go to the bottom right and give him this last book which is in Urdu. So as you can see, because we only have two axes here, so this representation on your screen is two-dimensional. In real world, there are a lot of dimensions we can add so that machines will have more and more data to understand. That is why the larger the data set is, the better the machine learning model is. And that is why it needs powerful machines to process all the data. Again, this is a very high level explanation of embeddings in plain English. There is a lot more to it, and there are heaps of videos out there which you can watch, and I will also be posting more videos around it in more detail. I hope that you found it useful. If you have any feedback, please put it in the comment section. Thanks for listening and watching.